Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and time for more Three Kingdoms stuff. That's right, we're going to talk about Yuan Shao today. Yuan Shao? Yuan Shao. There we go. Yuan Shao. Cool. Got that locked in, hopefully. Hopefully it'll be a reflex now. So, disclaimer, as always, all details included below are subject to change as development continues and should not be considered final. So, remember that. Also, yeah, Chinese, not my first language, obviously. So, take it all with a pinch of salt, but trying to get it as accurate as I can. So, yeah. So, the Alliance Leader. So, Yuan Shao, a handsome and charismatic lord. He does look rather striking, doesn't he? He was He Jin's right-hand man and instrumental in the defeat of the 10 attendants. I'm not sure who that is. But nice one. He thrives on alliances and is able to build up larger forces that include military captains and their retinues. His notable lineage affords him many additional opportunities, such as more efficient occupation options. That's interesting. So, hero class, commander. Again, there's a rock, paper, scissors thing going on there. I don't know. So, nickname, the Dragon of the Yuan. Dragon of the Yuan. Yuan. Cool. Who is he? A handsome and charismatic lord. Yuan Shao was He Jin's right-hand man and instrumental in the defeat of the 10 attendants. He resisted Dong Zhuo's attempt to get him on board with his plans to dethrone the current child emperor and replace him with an even younger, more malleable alternative, opening up a rift between the two of them. Yuan Shao was then pressed by Cao Cao to call all able-bodied men to join a coalition against the tyrant, joining him in protesting Dong Zhuo's military takeover of the capital. When Yuan Shao and his allies drafted troops to fight against Dong Zhuo, the tyrant attempted to make peace with him, only for Yuan Shao to slay several of the envoys that came to greet him. Wow, that's cold. With Emperor Emperor Shan as Dong Zhuo's puppet. Puppet, not poppet. They pop it. Yuan Shao and Han Fu sought to establish Liu Yu as emperor in his place, a proposal that was abandoned due to the objections of Liu Yu himself. Yuan Shao is descended from power and prestige. His great-grandfather, Yuan An, is well known for having built the lofty Yuan dynasty, while his grandfather, Yuan Tang, is a high-ranking minister of the Han dynasty. However, his father, Yuan Fang, is something of a controversial figure, with rumours suggesting that Yuan Shao may not actually be his son at all. Interesting. Ah. So this guy, bit of a bastard. You know, because he killed the envoys. That's right. So playstyle. Yuan Shao is a charismatic and noble leader of men whose appeal to the common soldier cannot be underestimated. His unique ability to create retinues that are led by a military captain and not by a commanding general provides him with a way to quickly bolster his forces. And as long as he is the faction leader, he will also benefit from a reduction in these retinues' costs. It is primarily his lineage that is driven from Yuan Shao's significant charisma and influence. Yuan Shao gains lineage when he is in alliances or coalitions, and if the faction leader is leading armies in the field. Bringing characters into his faction means that he must pull some strings and make promises based on his nobility, effectively expanding this currency. Yuan Shao can also use the lineage to more effectively pacify captured settlements. Notably, Yuan Shao is one of the few characters able to forge alliances right at the start of the game. Only his half-brother, Yuan Shu, can do this as well. All this means that Yuan Shao is best suited to focusing on alliance gameplay, so always making sure to care about your diplomatic relations, and to be involved with as many factions as possible, while also building up large forces comprising military captains and their retinues is a wise choice. So, time for Guanxi. So, Yuan Shao's rivalry with his half-brother Yuan Shu is a driving force behind them both. Yuan Shu believes that he is the rightful heir to the family name, and that Yuan Shao has stolen his birthright. The two are often at odds, and as Yuan Shao, you must prove that you are the superior candidate. Well, considering this guy has such a difficult start, as we found out in the last episode of this, it makes me think that's doable. So, although Yuan Shao is a charismatic leader of soldiers, he struggled to gain the appreciation of comrades on equal footing. Nevertheless, when Chao and Yan Liang have been with Yuan Shao since the very beginning, his two best generals and formidable warriors, they make an excellent team. There's also the not insignificant matter of his rivalry with his half-brother Yuan Shu. Yuan Shu believes that he is the rightful heir to the family name, and Yuan Shao has stolen his birthright. The two are often at odds, and as Yuan Shao, you must prove that you are the superior candidate. So, his starting location. Okay, so Liu Bu starts down there. Cao Cao down here. Who was it? Gongsun Zan starts up here, I believe. So, yeah, busy neighborhood. So, Yuan Shao's starting location is a relatively safe one that gives him the option to swiftly unify the Wei commandery. With plenty of farmlands and agriculturally rich provinces nearby, he has lots of resources to draw on in order to forge a strong foundation for a thriving realm. Although the coalition against Dong Zhuo has since broken down, this is the perfect situation for Yuan Shao. There are many advantageous new alliances to be made. Yuan Shao's starting location is also a relatively safe one that gives him the option to swiftly unify the Wei commandery. With plenty of farmers and agriculturally rich provinces within relatively easy reach, Yuan Shao has lots of resources to draw on in order to forge a strong foundation for a thriving realm. Initial dilemma. So, Yuan Shao's initial dilemma focuses around the conflict between Han Fun and Gongsun Zan. Who will you support? Gongsun Zan is asking you to aid him in an attack on Han Fu, an idea that you yourself put into his head. But at the same time, Han Fu is seeking refuge in your realm, and is willing to pass his lands on to you in return. Interesting. So, in each playable Warlords campaign, they will face a unique dilemma after fulfilling certain prerequisite actions. These dilemmas will position the player at the fork in the road, marking the pivotal moment in which the Warlord story, one of the options available to you, is the choice reflecting what happened in history, and the outcomes will follow the events of the period. The other lets you forge a tale of what might have been. Total War is about giving players the freedom to create their own stories in some of the most exciting periods in human history, and these initial dilemmas epitomize that spirit. Yuan Shao's initial dilemma focuses around the conflict between Han Fun and Gongsun Zan. And were you able to convince Gongsun Zan about attacking Han Fu? So he is now asking you to aid him in this attack. But at the same time, Han Fu is seeking refuge in your realm and is willing to pass his lands on to you in return. It falls to you whether to stand by your promise to Gongsun Zan and declare war on Han Fu, thus improving your relations with the former, or to use the opportunity to increase the size of your realm by taking Han Fu into your fold, confederating his faction in yours, which will understandably upset Gongsun Zan. Campaign progression. Yuan Shao is in a good position in the early game, with the numerous fertile and profitable commanderies within reach, enabling him to forge a pretty powerful kingdom in these lands. Most of his initial neighbours are relatively minor factions, who can be easily conquered to further increase Yuan Shao's power. However, once he's laid down the foundations for a sturdy power base, Yuan Shao must expand, an endeavour that could benefit from setting about conquering everything north of the Yellow River. Things get a little more difficult for Yuan Shao when the mid-game rolls around after all the minor factions have been snapped up, especially as he will often find himself sandwiched between major players such as Gongsun Zan, Cao Cao, Dong Zhuo, and his half-brother Yuan Shu. Yuan Shao's ultimate aim is to become the Emperor, a goal that will require all his strength and mastery to fulfill. What kind of player is Yuan Shao for? As the leader of the coalition, the charismatic Yuan Shao will appeal to players with diplomatic flair, who want to focus on alliances and political maneuvering. His ability to field military captains as leaders of retinues enables him to build strong forces without the necessity of controlling the satisfaction and loyalties of his generals. Powerful and ostentatious, Yuan Shao is for those who know they'll make an excellent emperor. Very, very cool stuff. So, once again, guys, further reading. So if you guys want to look at this, I have posted the link to this article in the description so you can look at the stuff yourself. Just a heads up, though, it seems that every single character in this seems to feature quite heavily in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I wonder why. I wonder why that is. So maybe just read that book if you're interested. Maybe just read that. You'll probably be fine. So anyway, so that's that. That's that then. So, scrolling back up, let's see who will be in the next one. Next one will be Zhang Yan. So, Zhang Yan, Zhang Yan. Jiangyan. I reckon that's right. It's the Z and the H, so it's sort of a J sound-ish. So Jiangyan. Cool. So Jiangyan, Jiangyan will be next. Cool. So, tune in for that. So guys, if you like this, do comment, like, and subscribe. It all helps the channel out. And I hopefully will see you in the next one, where we'll be talking about Jiangyan. So yeah, have a good day, guys.